Okay guys, what is up? I am HTCG, and today we are going to be doing a video on all of my rare and higher Chaos Galaxy and Wrath of Kors cards. I figured this would be a nice time fill and a nice overview of what we've gotten so far before I start going into the new stuff with the new set of Wrath of Kors and the new battle boxes from Chaos Galaxy and everything. I figured this would be a good time to kind of overview everything I've gotten so far. So I have 3 decks, 2 Chaos Galaxy, 1 Wrath of Kors. The first one for Chaos Galaxy is, and this isn't on my channel, and it probably won't be, it's just kind of Polysium good stuff. So I'm just going to go over the rares on this. I guess I should actually be saying what it is. So for ridiculously rares, we've got a Galaxy Crash and Granchon. We wish we had another Granchon, but we do not. 2 Mana Lotus, 2 KOs as always, 2 Gymnoris, 1 Cryocross, and then everything else is common. As I said, this isn't a particularly original or creative deck or anything, which is why it's not on the channel. It's just what I think is one of possibly the strongest deck at the moment. It's just kind of Polysium good stuff. Oh, wait, hold up, we got some stuff mixed up here. Hold the phone. Yeah, okay, so we also have an Elite Transmunge and an Erratic Void in that deck that somehow got mixed in with the other stuff. So, yeah, I don't know how that happened. But, getting on into, this is just my Starvation tempo thing. So we've got a Galaxy Crash, 2 Tonics, 2 Shiojin Lava Beast, 1 Aubade Commander, 1 Phantom Matter, 1 Beast of the Black Hole, 2 Pelfams, 2 KOs, 2 Gusters, Erratic Void, and Eternity Amulet. It's kind of worth noting that in this deck, the other Chaos Galaxy deck, I am currently proxying for Beast of the Black Hole and Phantom Matter. They're not, I didn't just like decide that they weren't going into that deck. I just don't happen to have 2 of those cards. And as soon as I do, I will be removing the proxies and, using those in their place. Someone just went by on a motorcycle. I'm not sure if you guys could hear that or not. Trying to get it to where, like, the blur isn't the worst thing on here. Like, the glare, I guess, is more the word I'm looking for. Well, again, this one is just on my channel. This is just Undine Tomb. So we've got Core of Death, Land of the Immortals, and the Wyvern as our royalty rares. I actually saw on Puffmeister's channel, he pulled a royalty rare from the new set 2 Wrath of Kors packs that I'm really hyped about. I think it'll do a lot better in this deck than the Wyvern. Should definitely go check that out if you're a fan of Wrath of Kors at all. He pulled a bunch of stuff that I didn't know was in the game yet, so that was really interesting to kind of get more peeks at what's in the packs. Then we got 2 Undying Tomb, of course. We've got a Gem Cave. We've got a Naya. We have a Mind Wreck, a Wild Cerberus, a Nature's Claim, and then also a Glare Campfire. That's another thing that I will be going over is all my glares. Those are also in my rare binder. So we're going to go ahead and cut to that binder now that we've gone over all 3 decks. Okay, so this first page is just all of my ridiculously rares that are not currently indexed, which is only the set 2 ones with the Omnius and the Pillars. Pillars should go in Starvation tempo. That could be a thing. I will consider that. So next we have our really rares. We've got 3 Elite Drangels, 3 Rockmen, 1 Infinite. We've got 2 Supernovas. We've got a total of 5 Divine Dooms and a parallel universe. Next we have our wonderful 5 slushes here, and yeah, Chris was talking, not Chris really, Chris. Zach was talking about how Quatriaga is kind of hard to get. So I have 4 here, and then another 5 over here. He's one of the rares that I have the most of, actually. Which is funny because I only have, as you will see, I only have 2 Wild Wings. So that's the thing. We've got a backup playset of Pelfam here, which is nice. 2 more Gymnoris, which I'm really not going to be doing anything with. I don't think I'm going to have 2 Raylantis based Pelisium decks, but you know, really good card. It's a rare, so it's in here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Diabacadra. We have one of the rare Jellyfish, although obviously I have 2 because I've gotten 2 of the starter decks. I don't know where the other one is though, so we only have 1 in the binder at the moment. We got 4 Cryocross that aren't in decks. We have an Elite Transpunge. I guess you can only get the Elite Transpunge from the deck, huh? Huh. I never thought about that. Yeah, I guess that's why I only have 2. I could be wrong about that though, but I think you can only get that from the starter deck. Huh. So we got 2 Star Absorber, we got 2 Wild Wing. We just don't have a lot of Roka, I guess. We've got the 4 Bats from the starter decks. We have both the Manflakis this time. We didn't have the Jellyfish, I don't know why. We got 2 Meltalon and a total of 4 Dez. We've got 7 Diamond Lizard, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Gomps, and 4 Gigantris. We got 2 Viridius, 4 Orbovs, 4 Terramorphings. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Whirlpool Territories, 4 Deep Space Checkpoints. We've got 3 Desert Quakes. This needs to be moved a little bit. I need to like move the Desert Quake up here and move the Creature Conjurer up here. We got 1 Creature Conjurer that isn't in a deck right now. I think Starvation Tempo uses 2 of them. That could be wrong though. It might just be 1. I think there's 2 of them in Starvation Tempo right now. I've moved that around a little bit. We've got Possessed Patrolmans. We've got the 2 Cursed Bellows from the starter deck. We've got... I only have 2 Telepathic Touch. That's a little bit surprising. Meteoroid Storm, I only have 1. That's one thing I would actually like to get another copy of. Because if side decking becomes a thing, that'll be something that I'll want to throw into both of my side decks, probably. 1 copy each, probably. We've got 2 KOs, a For Sale sign, and a double-sided spear. I've gotten really lucky with my set 1 rares. I've gotten a lot of KOs and a decent number of Pelfams and just like all the good stuff. We got 1 Erratic Void. I think we have either one of these in one of the decks, or I feel like we have one of these in both decks. That might be wrong though. 1 Powerproof Suit and 1 Antith Amulet. Is that a... Powerproof Suit isn't a rare. I don't know why that's in here. I was like, wait, that's not a rare. Okay. And then, of course, we have 4 copies of each of the promo cards. Oh, I'm popular. What is that about? Oh, okay. Yeah, that can wait. Making sure it wasn't anything like critically important. Okay, so on to our royalty rares and on to our Wrath of Kor section here. We've got 2 Rhaenus, we've got a Wyvern, and a Land of the Immortals. Now we already have 1 of each of these in our deck, but we have another copy of each in the binder. We've got the Angel, and we have a total of 3, count them, 3 Behemoths. 2 blue cores, 2 white cores, 2 red cores, 3 green cores. This is all of my God Summon pieces. I have 2 of one piece and another piece of Galileo. I'm missing the 2 out of 3 piece, and then I only have 1 piece of the other one. We're missing a card right here. Need to work on that. Binder doesn't look as pretty as it could. We've got one Emerald Worm. Would actually like 2 of those. We've got one Cellar Dragon and one Siege Dragon. Want more of these, particularly the Siege Dragon. I'd really like to have 2 Siege Dragons. There's like a specific deck I want to make where they would be kind of key. And one of the Servants, another card that I would like to have more copies of. So we've got 2 Ulsa, we've got the Horror, we've got a Young Alexander, Eruptive Fissure, Extinction, 3 Divinities. I've actually been playing around with making possibly like a mono white thing with like Divinity and Judgment, and there's a lot of good just like mono white cards. Yeah, we've got 2 Judgments, which is really solid. We have a sorry, I've been talking for a long time. I'm starting to lose my voice. We've got a Undine Tomb and 3 of the what is it, Obelisk of War? Yeah. 2 Countdown to Destructions, the Elementary Eye Plant. We've got 2 Morale Flags, Oak of the Old, and I think we're moving on. Yeah, we've got 2 of the Gauntlets, and now we're moving on to Glares. So we've got 2 Extinction Glares. I have a lot of rare Glares too, which is really cool. An Observatory, a Shrine of the Fire Lord, Eruptive Fissure, Crylisian Hive, another Countdown to Destruction that's a Glare this time. Of course, the peak of my collection, if you will, the Glare Curious Sheep. We've got Allure, we've got, and then this is mostly just uncommon stuff. We've got the Demonic Armor, Oil Fire Trap, we have the Witch, the, what is that, Staff of Neglection, I think is what he calls it. Yeah, Staff of Neglection. We got a Ball and Chain, we've got the Treasure, we've got the Defensive Spikes, and we've got the Flare. So that is the entirety of my rares. I'm not going to show my commons. Not particularly interested in it. I have 14 Tonanonanons. Like, I don't think anybody wants to see that. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Tomorrow, or probably today, today, for y'all, I should be getting in my Mattercraft cards, which they're just beta things. They don't have art on them, but I am super excited. That is my credit card, which probably shouldn't be on camera, even though y'all aren't going to get anything off of that. But yeah, my Mattercraft cards will be in, so that'll probably be another video going up, just kind of showing them off, because I'm just super excited about this, right? Like, that's more than anything, I'm excited about it. So I'm gonna make a video because it makes me happy. I don't know if anyone is gonna be terribly interested in it, but I care. So yeah, be looking forward to that. That won't be like one of my weekly uploads. My next Saturday upload is going to be a theory crafted Gaios deck using the new starter deck cards. So I won't have physical, like, I won't have a physical deck. Although I guess I could like proxy it and like throw up the card. I don't know. We'll figure out how we want to handle it once we get there. But yeah, I have a deck worked out for that, and we will go over that when we get to it. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to stop rambling now. Appreciate it. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys, I was going to say next week. I will see you guys probably in like 2 or 3 days. Peace.